Yeah, sure, my name is John Matatseraja, but then you at home can call me Abuti Tlhapi. Today we're taking a very huge turn because most of the episodes that I've covered, we cover only public figures. You know, today we're dealing with business hustling and relationship advices. You know, I don't know, should I say I have a professor with me or but then I think I have someone who has
you just have a God servant.
Yeah, too much inspiration. Most of you are with chips, with Benitos. I'm Mr. Dark and Lovely. Let's say. How are you doing, Mr. J?
I nka ke moga wa modimo re ke sana le wena no ba his message that ke a phela
no a
se ka o rata ga ka or ga gago le gore re bone moso wa gompieno re betse re sa itse re tlatso ga but because of his grace we are all protected.
Batho ba
mputsa ba re motswana mo yang o montsho
Kimberley and they are light skinned, you know. Thank you, man, for pulling through, man, to the podcast. You know, get like one about two, but then they don't know the true Jay or who is Jay and where he's coming from. And then now, as I think I started buying go shopping. I think it was 2019, 2020 something.
It was 2020. 2020.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah. And then I didn't know you. You know it says Motoriki Sagara, but then out of nowhere, not because of Mokas, but then out of nowhere we have someone like you, Mokas.
Yeah.
So I'd like to know, man, Jay, how did you come to be in Gauteng if you're not born in Gauteng?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ke goletse go Bela.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
Limpopo, but ga ka nna nako e telele ko Limpopo. Ke ntse nako e khutshwane. And then after that I had to go Bela here northwest in a smallanyana mini place called Dipetlwane. Yes. A very dusty area, one of the rural areas in South Africa, just at the corner of northwest, a neglected place, I can say so. So my grandmother raised me like she did everything in her power to make sure that I become the flower that I am. She nurtured me with love, watered me with love, and she made sure that whatever that she she cared ka the feelings or how do I feel. She considered my feelings, and then she made sure how would you see mushimani in me. She always used to tell me that I'm raising a man. She did not care about my tears. She will tell me nonsense.
Yeah.
And I still can reply, I remember I'm your mother. Remember I'm feeding you. Remember I only want what's best for you. Not for her, but she will always tell me that the only thing that I want from you is the best for you. Yeah, so I grew up there and I got artistic from a very young age.
Okay.
I remember when I was doing grade 7 at Dipetlwane Primary School, I had a Tswana traditional dance group. Na ke ruta batho ba ileng gore they are old go feta nna. Batho ba ileng gore ba feditse sekolo, batho ba ileng gore ba ira di grade 10 upward, but I was their leader, teaching them how to sing. Yet I don't know how to sing. I was teaching them how to dance, and by that time I didn't know how to dance. So I knew from growing up there's this thing but for me to discover it wasn't easy. Hence, my grandmother I'm not raising a boy, I'm raising a man. So those words carried me through, and then it helped her to build me into the man that I am today. Yeah. So that's where I grew up.
Inspired.
Yeah.
So, and then you moving the transformation from the rural villages where it's the dusty road to,
yeah,
and then you come location and now live in out bush.
Yeah, that's a story that a lot of people are not ready to hear. People see me and they see a simple bread that they can just take butter and drink with rooibos maybe. Or maybe eat with rooibos. But
yeah.
Braish, it's a very sad story, to tell you the truth. I remember after I matriculated, the only person I had on me, it was my grandmother. And then my family, of which na ke sa nne le bona, but that time na ba le ko Bushbuckridge. And then I did not have a quality relationship with them. Nkilo bona family ya bo papa le bo mama. And gantsi re rona bana re choose go golela ko bo mama. You get my point? So he ke checka, there was my aunt, but she passed away. O tlhokofetse, may her soul rest in peace, Auntie Dikeledi Moatse. And my grandmother, they worked hard to raise me. So after my matric, I told myself, Mama thing, Mama had thing, I've got two mothers that I must make sure that I make them proud. Heketsanaka hauteng, ke a hopola, ke kreile mmereko ko Romans Pizza. Hey, I'm a living testimony. I'm not just mentioning him. But now, and then I money. Romans Pizza. Kitchening believe me, yo. Submit CV. I don't know how to draft a CV till to this date. I don't know how to draft a CV to this date. Because I believe hore na modimo ha designela hore ke tlo ira di CV di mbamang. I'm God nna. I was made by his image.
Yes.
And then he says in his book that you guys shall do things that I more than did when I was on earth with my people.
Yes.
So it means somehow we're going to outshine him. Even if English says you shall never outshine your master. But he is our master, but he gave us authority. You get my point? So he ke mo Gauteng ke thomile ka bereka ko Romans Pizza. And then my manager, guys, the guy hated me. I can't mention the name. The guy hated me to the core. To the core. I could feel it in my stomach. The guy on toilet, even my physics will tell.
Yeah, Raikon.
Raikon. You know, waking up every day, or oya miracle, nkaneke ozama bophelo got nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't have a bed in my flat. I didn't have a bed. And it was winter. And there was no one for me there. And remember, my grandmother said, I'm not raising a boy in you, I'm raising a man. So I had to be a man. I worked there for 6 months. I had to find school. That's where I registered with UNISA. Kaira teaching yaka. Oh, I'm a professional teacher. Ebeka Feza. Yeah, till to this date. So in Gauteng, it's because of my career. And it's because of the businesses of which I mentioned, Zamaya and stuff. So Kitlemo Gauteng as a hustler. So like a hustler from primary school, Kerekisama Sweets, up until to this date. With my professions, but I still do choose my hustling skills than my professions. Because those are just certificates when I die, but go the visa. But my kids will be there. What did your father do best? Papa na yama kodrobotong arekisa, Papa na rekisa di chips, Papa na rekisa di kako, Papa was doing this. So those are the things, or I can say that's the best inheritance that I can leave for them. Because they got nothing to do with my papers. Yeah. You can give them money, but at the end of the day, money, you get my point.
Yeah,
you get my point. Yeah.
So now, I know you guys, maybe you don't know Jay Gemande. Jay is the owner of Benito's Buffet. The part of the monat, it's currently Mokas. You know, Lotora again, like his main cans. You coming to Ole Benito's. We would see how, and then the challenges of coming over to Ole Benito's, what were they?
You know, he olwa modimo like le re batho ba ka la lwena wena ga buite ha bu ilwele ena ba o lwela. He says many are called but only few are chosen. So I'm one of those the chosen disciples. Sahai. I did not live with him during the biblical times.
Yeah.
You get my point. I'm living now, but I believe if I was there by that time, Nangaswan Judas Carios. The way he loves me now, I'm gonna be the very same person. You get my point?
Yeah.
So Benito Suki, idea star, Papa. I don't wanna take credit for me and keep it.
Yeah.
That was not my idea, but the person that I'm calling a father currently, of which is my main role model in this world. You get my point?
Yes.
Bernard Mokoena. That's my inspiration. Like, a day can never go blue ke sa mo founela. It can never go black ke sa mo founela. I make sure. When I talk to him, I call to him. I talk to him and I call him every day. So, Benito Sikin to it's a restaurant, yes, of which we're now working hard to franchise it. I think maybe before September, it will be a published and a registered franchise. Of which is busy kayona. And only 4 years apela. It ko Mamelodi. We shifted from Mamelodi to Olivenhout this side. So there was a time during the corona, we didn't know what to do. We were together. And okay, but and then it's possible. It can be them and so how do we live? Like life changes. South Africa, I say proud Africa. Now it changes and then there are no opportunities. Like God for all, but man for himself. So we had to man up. And then Azanka Anyata Are Marangwana Okampozang, he came to me, Joey, what is it that you can do? And I said, Papa, you know what? People want to eat. After here on one mate, this and that. So that's how Benito said to me, the aim, it was not to enrich ourselves. Even today, I cannot say we are rich. I can only say we are trying. We were targeting Banaba and then they think so here we don't just hire anybody. Relevant Banaba long hore Batwa metric and have a kono pasakam concept hope you like a pasakate and then Rabba empower Rabba for skill. Bona have skill. You get my point. Marantuer Fanyo, Narbaruta. Everything about is a business. Rabafadi skills are business. Not only the quarter, but renale cosa eternally juice. We teach them how to make the juice, how to blend the juice, and how to bottle it, how to package it, how to sell it, how to make profit out of everything that they are doing. So Benito I can say, "Haina boss." The boss the employees sarona. Say long the hero the bereka kamushopo. Cause ke bona ba long ba every day. They see the books. Ke bona ba mohela the customer. Ke bona ba long ba cheka chelet. So I can't say ke boss ya Benito, but my bosses are the ones by long. In the moment, or at the moment, but busy the customer. So I don't consider myself as a boss, but just a leader. The boss.
You just showing them the guidance,
the guidance and everything. Oh, you get my point. Yeah, so I can say Benito Saimo Ilongore and I hope you no. But because of Ronare Ronabatuanama, here we forget to invite God. You get my point? We think everything imumatsong arona. We think our authority work imumatsong arona. Mararia lebala hore there is a master. O ilong hore editse le fast le godimo. Ilong hore before reetsa everything santsere ya ko ena re khuba mer mo khopelong modimo. This is what we want to do. So nna papa ntwe ilong hore irile. We never had a chance ya bolala le modimo. Re boletse ka mara situations sa corona. Se leng hore gantsi se re distance from modimo. Not hore re khagwane le modimo. Mara there were other things that we did not do right. Re bona gore okay kala yeka focus on family in your house and while you get my point. So now we are still willing to push it. It's not a developed business, it's a developing business. One day Papa worked hard. How do I move from here? You get my point. So Benito is not yet what it must be now at the moment. But we're hoping that Mudimu or Morapelang, because he can't just give and then also once this is how you must do things. We're hoping in the coming years, Benito Malemang wana mala sibilo, a black child, high level I one day inspired.
If he can do it, I can also do it.
He said it himself that if I can pray for the people, you can more than pray for the people. He said it himself. Yeah.
Then Kukulo mentioned you are a professional teacher in profession. Yeah? So and then again, like a Thursday today. Awesome miracle. This guy.
Yeah, a lot of people do ask me, Hormarawena, Rabona, yes, or graduate. Rekako when Rabona certificates, it's a how and everything. Yeah, I'm a teacher. Yes. By a profession.
By profession.
I got a certificate, go UNISA or go University of Pretoria or wherever I started. No. Teaching is 4 years, I'm done with it. You get my point? And I'm still studying even today. So, for the very first time, I graduated for my diploma in teaching, before degree and other qualifications that followed my diploma. I wanted to say to a black child, it's possible. I grew up without my mother. My mom was only 3 months. And then I hate it when I hear about to blame the death of their parents for their failures. I don't have my mother. That is why this is what happened. I don't have my mother. That is why I say school. No, that's bullshit, and then that's nonsense. I'm sorry to use vulgar words. I'm sorry to use vulgar words. I'm just that kiakwata, because a lot of kids.
Ask guys, bullshit.
So, hey, I para my gun for the very first time. I was saying to a black child, it's possible. Don't limit yourself. Not even the skies or the skies are the limits. Nothing can limit you to do what you know that is meant for you. Mara hufika mo is not going to be easy. There are potholes along the route that you're going to travel. They are going to be the... Sometimes we go FIFA, but the moments we kneel and say, but God, you promised in your words that you shall never leave us or forsake us. He promised. You get my point? Yeah. Now, they used to tell me, Mama, I mean, I'm pregnant. I don't have my mom. I don't have any pic of her. So I'm just a person. I get the mama. I get the picture of mama. Mama. I live with my mother in dreams. That's where she visits me. So, topic profession and everything. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm a teacher by profession, and then I graduated for the first time. And I can it's possible you can still graduate, you can still have professions, but still, you know best. One salary is not enough. Hence, I'm with you here now. You get my point?
Yes.
Yeah. One salary is not enough. Guys, let us hustle. I think coronavirus is routine something. Wages they were retrenched from the workplaces. So if what if something like this comes tomorrow and when I want to back up?
The only thing you have your monthly salary.
You get my point? I want to back up, I want to save. But then we go to your WhatsApp, chat 492. Those people, take advantage of them. Check what is it that you can sell. If let's say 5 rand, someone we post a WhatsApp or 10 rand, the people gonna buy. People are always willing to buy. They are always willing to spend.
So, you accept or you have all the professions, but then you believe or with that profession, don't be comfortable.
Don't be comfortable around
it. Something on the side to push this life.
To push this life. Le first le hale nas fane ha ona motho ka le claimang are no khonanyana e la ke swane ya ga Mokoena ya ga Mathi ya ga Moatse ya ga Malope ya ga you get my point le first le hale nas fane ala tswa ka manually re ba eti mo lefaseng let us do what we know best re fe ba ban chance the truth is that re go tsama re metse ke ma box kwa you get my point mara let's leave a legacy hey man Jono let us remember something about Jono. Jono is a only qualification. Jono class school. Mind you, I've got 3 qualifications. I've got 2 professions. Get my point? Mara ongra ko di roboto, ngerekisa di popcorn, ngerekisa di zimba, ongra ko shopo, ngerekisa di kota, ngerekisa di chips, ongra ko ongra mo internet, everywhere TikTok, ongra ko Facebook, ongra ko WhatsApp, ngerekisa di kako, ngerekisa di aparo. You get my point?
You still have
qualifications. But still, qualification.
A very good money.
And then I think, payment my teacher, but aroli, that's true. Aroli, my teacher, arna chelet. You get my point? Let me give you an open example. Hey, my teacher, like I'm sorry, example. I'm a teacher ke hola 20,000 rand or ke hola 25,000. Okay, let's work. Arbolele ka 20,000 rand. It will make things easy.
Yeah.
I get. Ke graduate le mabani. Next week ke thomo bereka. Ke create ke kry-a post ya gore ke a bereka he seno ke thoma ke bereka ke ba le makoko a gore why my teacher ko sekolong a phaka dikoloi and you are the only one o na le only 2 months o bereka le wena o nyaka koloi but then o hola eng
20.
o hola 20,000 rand once o tsamaya o reka Fortuna or Fortuna is my favorite car guys wa bona if you go surprise nrekele novel nrekele Fortuna ke ka jola le wena for the rest of my life so I'm just saying it's William Mumulo. I said
at the end of the day, it's about
not to run away from the conversation. O tshwere 20,000 mo letsogong you are a teacher.
Yes.
Wa tsama o reka koloi e nyakang 8,000 rand ka kgwedi service fela. Gore ke service le gore o patela rent ya koloi. You get my point? Every month. O setse ka bokae? 12,000 rand. 8,000. You get my point? 8,000 is gone. Rent ya how 2,000 rand. O setse ka 10,000 rand. O nna le mosadi, o nna le bana, santse ba je, santse ba paro, santse o tlhatswe. O setse ka 5,000 rand from dio tso tletseo. Skolo sa bana. So o tshwana le motho e leng gore wa tsoa o ya ko Shoprite. O tshwana le motho e leng gore wa tsoa o ko tseleng wa rekisa. O tshwana le motho e leng gore mara o tshwere profession e o imela. Wa bona pride ile gore nna ke teacher, nna ke lawyer, nna ke doctor. You get my point? Koloi tso ke tsele di bonang ko dikolong, half of them, I'm telling you as a teacher, half of them ke dikoloto. Those people ba phela ka dikoloto. Those people government ha ba pateli. And then if there's something better that government can do, government that's about patela my teacher. Because that's where life starts.
That the foundation
you get my point?
For not today to have a conversation like this.
You get what I'm saying?
Multiple languages. It's because of education.
Mandela said that is the key to success. But then we go to varsities, we go to colleges, and not graduate. It's a claim in the community that we are successful. At last on alele reo. Hey teacher moketekete. Hey lawyer moketekete. Hey moketekete. But then at the end of the day, the koloto di setse ka wena. Rona re tshwere professional jono. He re bona jono, re bona chelete. He ne jono bo tsona akena sepe. It's a surprise. Motho la chelete. Motho la le koloi. Una le msadi, una le ngwana, o patela ntlo. Wena e bilo spana Shoprite. Chelete we betere ko ya jono e leng teacher. I want to be honest with you. And then talk about yona ba ka so botse yona ko ntle. If una le batho ba ile gore ba bola ke depression mo lefatsheng. Ke ma teacher. Mind you, ngwaho ka sefelo sna teacher ai khwaeditseng. Ngwaho ka sefelo sna teacher le ngore e polaile.
Looking at the stress level sa ba tsama ka sona
ka
bana ka mara school.
Finances.
And coming back to
the community. Ho santse lo amohele rona o teacher. Pressure you. O he no ba mo etso re teacher mo katekete. Ka mahadi ko wena sa tsonga ntsha chelete. Manyalo kona ka go high teng chelete. Guys, there is no money.
And generation is move along to yona. I feel like I did you one so I feel like you know mosebetsi wa dibuka a o sa le teng. Right now we need to work on mereko wa matsogo. Ke yona the only way of generating hustling.
Hustling guys
is the only way for
us. Gaona nako mo hustling. You are your own time, you are your own money, you are your own profit. You make your own money anytime you wanna make it.
If you know go you know tlamile o tsoe. If I no go jo tlo robala.
You get my point?
A ona motho a o laola.
But you know at the end of the day, ke santse ke je, ke santse ke nwe. Streets are waiting for me. You get my point? Streets are waiting for you, Jono. You get my point? So, if there's only one boss mo lefatsheng, e ke respect that I can proudly and loudly call boss. That's the street.
Ola ke molaodi.
Tsela. E tla o shapa, e tla o jesa, e tla o kgataka ka ra zanga wa phela. E tla o tsaya go kore ya wa pola wa mo le a botsa lefatso re ai na re wankitse. Mara nna ke montsi gore ke mang. Mara if you humble yourself, you go in far.
I'm inspired. Like you speaking and you're mentioning a lot of things. A lot of things. So I'm asking myself right now, when do you get time for family? How?
Hey, se go fatsa my daughter. It's wa go le go ukamo. Oy, my family ne. Eish, bra. I don't even have my own time. I don't even have my own time. I don't wanna lie. I cannot go yaka. And most of the time, I batho ba re hey when I got so much time mara telling you the truth everything that I'm doing it's nako yaka even for the relationships I want a relationship ya ke bereka and I always tell the person who can le ena no o leng gore ke jola le ena no ke mara ke you know what baby you are my second chance anhlaloganye what I mean ke you are my second chance ke flopile mo phelo and then I lost a lot of beautiful girls not the outer skin I cannot have a skin mara you know when somebody's beautiful inside my tshwaro a motho and motho a bontsha gore no man Jay I'm willing to be with you mara Jay hana nako ya go fa family ya gage nako e we le gore le ena ga ana yona ya gae
because I believe relationship ke nako
you get relationship ke nako you need to be there for batho ba le gore ba o rata o ska utlwa ga batho mara ba re wena you have a lovely family no gore wena you are not lovely to your family yet people are saying you have a lovely family you get my point so I don't have time for friendships I don't have time for relationships I kena nako I don't want to lie to you not because of I chose gore nna ke tlhoke nako mara ke tshaba poverty
the life,
I live
the
to be
life
poverty.
that you want, you happy let's say.
You get my point?
You need to wake up and make that money, and then making that money
nako yaka. Currently, I'm creating the life I want to live. If kids ya ngwanyana o leng gore o tla ntlhoka every day, I can't do it. I'm even failing go ba le ngwana waka. My only daughter, my only precious soul. Okay na le yena. Because I know gore a kena nako. Mara one day ke go nna le yena mo fast camera kare. The reason why you have this, that, and that, and that, and that, and that is because of nana kes nanako. So I'm creating deals for you so that you can have time. And then give that time, since naki faitsi, to the people ba leng gore ba o rata. Go and appreciate them. Because go botsa nnete le fasela no ntate Jono, alena nnete. I'm telling you mahlatsi le fasela no alena nnete. People, they will only remember mahlatsi when they want something from you. When they want to benefit something from you. Family, friendship, relationship. When they want to take something from you, they will text. That's when they remember. That's where they go to Facebook. Hi, brah, how are you? Can you please lend me 200 rand? Economy South Africa. It will never come to me, J 200 rand. And then now I'm supposed to say 200 rand. Hence, I get it hard. I work hard for that money.
Well, as Mutomo find that money and not going.
How's a movie? You are a bad person. That's what happens in the families. That is why bar hemunna bar mosadi ofa munna discipline. He ona le mosadi in our families. Ba tloya mosadi o. Bar sings mahlatsi a kreya mosadi o. Hey, o change o bethule ka paint is not about go betha ka paint mosadi o fa monna discipline he mosadi a tsena it means people must shift o fihlile o tsena you get my point that's how life it is if not samkalla go dimo ha tlho ya John ha sa khona go samkalla go dimo tlho ya John gona le motho already a leng go dimo ha tlho this is the shield ya monna ba ka nna ba re monna ke tlho ya lapa but I'm telling you that's a lie mosadi ke ena tlho ya lapa o lebeletse everything monna is just the body kamara halapa bana ba hudisa ke mosadi relationship e hudisa ke mosadi yes basadi ba khone rata but they care because they were never given authority by God or barate the Bible says lona banna ratang basadi ba lona le lona basadi hlompang banna ba lona
a re ba rata
aba khone
rena ke nna re phapang re ne go ratiwa ke basadi
nna le mosadi ka mbotso I love you ke tla nga you know you want to cute cat something like that cause I won't chikini
ke moshe
motho like uzikwe I won't chikini you get my point
I get you.
Tell me that you care for me. My kids must know that Papa what a rata. The partner okay na le no I'm willing to do everything for that lady.
Tantsa tsoro marata go seleka
Ke mo rata go feta ka kore ke utle ba re gona le rato mo lefatsheng bara ke mo rata go feta dio tsotletse
ndo nya gang from yena ke careful.
I only want her to respect me as a man. Ha ka mpha tlhompho nna ka mo fa lerato we are going far. The only mistake we make in life hence I said a kena nako. The only mistake we make in life ke gore rona banna yes ra khua mara khopela modimo re modimo re khopela basadi ha re mo khopele gore a re botse re phile bya le bona he re na le bona and that's the only mistake and that is why o bona gona le divorce tse dintsi mo South Africa re khopela basadi re le banna re le basadi ra khopela banna modimo a re fa cause a re nna so se khopelang ke tla go fa he o nkgopela ke tla gofa. You get my point? Wa refa mara re mo kgopele botlhale. Ask yourself for why Kgoshi Solomon kile a re modimo out of everything nna ke kgopela botlhale. So le nna in everything that I do ke re modimo guide me every day ka itse re ke busy ha ke na nako ya everything. Umpile a very beautiful lady now. Question ke gore mara how do I handle her?
Oh, ke mo maintain a bjang.
Ke mo maintain a bjang. You get my point? Yeah. So I can go botsa in a nutshell I don't have time. Even my own time I kitse ke tlhapile bjang ka tlamo or cause I don't have time.
No, I can be a proof to that because I don't know how many times I texted you to come to the podcast. We're gonna go text it, and then you don't reply my text. After 2 minutes, you're posting on a status, and then the things that you're posting, it's your hustling business.
If the conversation you want me and you to have, it includes money inside, I'll be there.
Chasing paper.
I'm after money,
Yeah.
but yet I don't forget who is God. I'm after money, believe me, you. Mara, if there's a time I choose between God and money, I'm gonna crush money and follow God because He says, you know,
the time go calling you to the podcast, maybe when you don't know your inspiration out there. I got too many comments about you. You know, whenever I post a picture, post something which inconsistently benitus. Why don't you call Jay to the podcast? I'm like, why do you guys want Jay for podcasting? Hey, people are out there, they are cheering up on you, they are looking up at you. Inspiration, you should know that today. People are motivated by you, even though we're not someone. But right now, but then I believe after this episode, when they know what you're going through to be the image that you are in the public, they'll understand being Jay is not an easy thing.
Being Jay is not an easy thing. I don't want to lie to you. Ne? Okay.
So
there's one woman who inspired me after my grandmother, after my aunt. Granny nkataile ke kana now ke Mokoena, my mother. She's not my real mother. I want to tell the truth. Ke bore ke rata nnete with my whole life.
Yeah.
She's not my real mother, but o tshwere medale wa go ba mme mo phelong baka. Lerato la mpha lona. I've got 3 mothers. You get my point? I had 4 mothers. Modimo ntsela o. A fetso mpelega. Ampha my grandmother. Ampha Eva Dipuo Mokoena. Ampha Granny ke kana Mokoena. You get my point? And then o tshamekile party koko tshamekile party ya hae. Auntie Eva o tshameka party ya hae. You get my point? Now ke setse ka Granny o tshameka party ya hae mo phelong baka. So everything that I'm doing hasn't nakili one. There are 4 ladies. There are 4 ladies. But Bantswere. You get my point?
Yeah.
If Kerry J is a complete person, there must be Sarah Moatse, Eva Dipuo Mokoena, Christina Moatse, Betty, hape go be le Granny ke kana. O ile gore no o busy o build the foundation for me. You get my point? Ke gopola ke ramsadi yo la ke re ke motshaba like she's a very honest being, a very honest person. Ke gopola ke mara ke re gopela o mpatelle ko sekolong. I want to do this. Andra are I will never pay for you. I could call it the same. And I ask myself for mara motho wa bereka and she's earning. And Andra are and I kasem patele ko sekolong. And I'm call it the same. And she was right. She said to me, "Go and be a man the same way kokwa ka mpuditse." Ka okay. Ke kopale kokwa ka bobedi mo. What do I do now? Are nna nga so patele sekolong na le NSFAS. I had to apply for NSFAS to go to school. If ngebe ang pateletse sekolo ka ya sekolong na ke ba le matepe a hae. You get my point? Ke motepela, you get my point? O go yira go so patela tšhelete e ntšho ra khona bona re ke ba motho mo successful. Mara I had to be a man. You get my point? So that is why go ra ke re le bana go tsileng ba re feritse dikolo mara re ntse fela go tswafa.
NSFAS
And there are a lot of bursaries. Sasoli, NSFASI, the government na le bursary, the municipality na le bursary, bursaries are everywhere. Ke rona re sa nyakeng. And re ka di very lousy reasons as to why I didn't do this, as to why I don't want to do this. So my last message in this topic, not knowing if we're moving forward. I'm urging all black South Africans, regardless of age or culture, they must know that the future is in their hands. No one is going to come and rescue you. Rona ke rona santse re thuse. You get my point?
Yeah.
So
now, any other motivation to the youth or upcoming business men, or actually to those kids who are still in school and then looking forward to next year, actually the ones who are matric. Words of encouragement.
Baira matric, no.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start with the matriculants. Being in a matric now, it doesn't mean that we have passed matric. You know that excitement, joy, lethabo gore guys ke etsa matric. O tla kra banyana ba soma dikhethe di boamo. Cause there's that thing about gore they already passed matric just because of baira matric. Bashimane ba thomo ho soma maruku aba di skin gene. Something tells them gore bona ba feditse sekolo. It's a demon. It's a demon. Khona le demon le le etelang bana ba sekolo he ba ira matric. That is why o bona ngwana a tloe go grade 11, a tloe go grade 1 a passa, a tsena ka mo grade 12 a lwale. Ene rona black parents re tsule ko tsona rena taba le tsona. Ba re ngwana wa lwala, ngwana ngwana wa idibala ko sekolong. Mara all through years ngwana na sa tlhaile ke dilo tseo. Why di thoma nno ka matric? You get my point? Ngwana na sa so miskhethe na ba re khese stele mara ka matric on tsetsa ma teacher di rope. On tsetsa bana ba sekolo di rope ko ntle. You ask yourself mara what's happening? Behavior ya change ya ngwana sekolo. That excitement ya moraere just because of you are in grade 12 it means you have made it in life. Just because of you are wearing a different uniform from banaba the lower grades when o sesi wena wa buti. That spirit it is the one that is pushing banaba skolo gore ba faile matric. So to pass matric is simple. I will tell you until gore my teacher ko sekolong ba ka so botse no. The subject 87 nyaka fela 4 subjects out of 7 subjects. Tse leng gore you know gore he o ka krela level 4 do for bachelors. You balance those subjects. You get my point? O fa tsona nako di le 4. Wa itse sa grade level 4 krela level 5 already to the bachelors. Then what's your English wa be ya ko fast. What's your home language ya wa be ya ko fast. And LO wa di be ya ko fast. Ke tse 3 di sets. Obviously LO ke no e pass. Unless wa hafa. Motho a failang LO wa hafa. Thonya na ibereke like ba hapeletsa.
This is why they made it even to some Rafaela LO.
You get my point? So o setse ka English, o setse ka home language ya hao. Ke first additional language le home language tse di setseng. You know home language o Mozulu, o Motswana, o Movenda, o Motsonga. Guys, o kono e pass it's either 5, 6, 7 mo. You get my point? O pass matric. English re bolela ka level 3, level 4. O tshwere bachelors. Ntwentse o inyaka. You get my point? So taba ya gore ngwana a ye sekolong every day, ba tswa lata, guys it's useless. Ruta ngwana gore this is how you must pass. Hona le ntwe e bitsang subject balancing. Bana ba sekolo ba focus mo go balancing the subjects tsa bona ko sekolo.
So that's the motivation.
So
balance everything that you do
100%.
Yo, Mr. J, you know, when we started this interview, I was looking forward to you speaking about your businesses and all of that, né?
Yeah.
But then it took a turn where you more inspired.
Yeah.
This was very I think a little too much on this interview because I was inspired, man.
I'm also inspired by what you guys doing.
Yeah,
I'm also inspired. Yeah.
I learned a lot more. Thank you very much, Mr. I believe the viewers will be very much inspired by this interview. So because of the business style, I don't know if you have some social media handles where they can get your business.
Okay.
You can just mention them out.
Okay. to all viewers, if ke sa le dumedisa kgopela le ntshwareleng ke a dumedisa no ke motho e leng gore e ke thoma dilo man ke no jumpa the next feditse ka realize posta ka morao. So now I'm rectifying my mistakes. Dumelang kaofela. I don't have social media handles, telling the truth. I'm a very silent person. The only time okay, that's why people they don't know that I'm a teacher. People they don't know that ke bereka ka dio tsa theater, ke ira art, ke ira eng, unless o tla mo nna o nna le nna mo fase then go tlhalosetsa gore okay, this is what I'm doing. So I'm a very very silent person. How ka ya go internet ya ga wa tsena o kana ya go Chrome or Google la fitlha ba re Benito's 8 Grills, you go kry everything e re rekisang mo dijo tsotlhe tse le ra di rekisa di teng mo. And then if maybe o nyaka o nyoko bona gore okay ke dila ka ang ke rekisang ke tshwereng ntho le santse etse no ke gore o tsie number ya ka e leng gore ke ra business ka yona 0711766653. Guys, kopala le scam fire ya I'm taken. Le ho ka ba le interest o ska leka ke tserwe nka nna ka ba skobo so mara hona le motho le ngore o bone monna out of bokobo ba ka ne. So ke a khopela if le tlhoka di business ideas ke teng, I'm coaching, I'm tutoring ka dio tsa mintsa skolo. Ke focus ya ke koma grade 12. Ke tutor ka life science, history and geography. Maybe if unya ka something o le motswadi for ngwana hao, I'm here. And then ha o nya ka diaparo wa bona ka mkho ke apereng ka mkho ke khono wa pesa ka mkho ska tshabo mtebele ke khono wa pesa ka mkho. Or maybe ona le date, ona le di graduation ko sekolong, I'm there ke apesa batho ke rekisa batho diaparo ditlhako in everything. When you go like a property investments ke teng, I'm also coaching in that. Or go like a bula business, you don't have the start ke teng, I'm there guys. So ke a khopela leska itima the opportunity mo lefatsheng because of bomang ba tloring. Number one question, ba tlo irelang bomang bao. You get my point? Utle mo lefatsheng o tlo pusha agenda ya hao, assignment ya hao. Ka tsela judgment day go hodimong if you believe tebe modimo antse le wena ara rutwe papa ke nso se irileng wait nna bo mahlatsi le bo J na ke tsaba this and that mo tlo push agenda ya hao. Thank you.
No, today we kill him tell it but Vinda. How was the listener today, bro? I was the listener. Mr. J, call level woman namdimo for taking your time and putting up to the podcast. Please, man, in everything that you'll be doing. Get a mudimuko kesha.
Ergo lebo.
Olabo aken namare.
Lekwalo labo ke khopela guys. Akitse alma Christian ba botlhe ne. Ha ke re ke mo Christian. Inyalantse le Bible. Re go helang ka di colonialism and everything. Bible ke manual wa motho a phela mo lefatsheng. Once o bala Bible ya hao, all the promises are there. Ene ditsela tsa gore re tla kry-a byang dilo tse di kwetse tsotlhe ko Bibeleng. Go to the Bible o mpontshe scripture se leng gore modimo nkile a kry-a monna ba mohumi a zanga kry-a monna ba mohumi banna ba botlhe ba kopaneng le bona starting from Boaz na ba sna next, starting from bo Job na ba sna next, starting from bo Esther na le prostitute o tsene a ba change. So what I'm trying to say to you ke gore if Esther can come from a position of a prostitute to a queen, David akwe from just a boy nje o le gore na nyaditse ke ba Israel to a king, Joseph le gore na tlhoile ke bo morarragwe to a king in a foreign land wa no palla king. So ntwe ke nyaka go botsa yona ke gore all the promises are in the Bible. How we must live our lives, everything is written in the Bible. Inyalantse le Bible ya lona so that life e kono ba simple for rona. Yet there is nothing simple, mara we can all make it simple. Alone I can't. But if re etsa ntwe le gore re tshwara wa bona no re tshwarane ka letso together we can. Mara nna ke le one nka se khone.
No, mna ke go leboga. Ola go again na ke.
Number one.
Yeah, sure, Buffet too. Yeah, no, today inspiration was a lot. Don't forget Buffet too. He's still sponsored by Olive Lifestyle Buffet too.
Oh guys, etelang Olive Lifestyle mo Olive just next to Seshekgon Secondary School. Eteleng guys.
Yeah, no, the love bar one time it's a lot.
Re leboga le owner ya Olive Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yo guys, ke bone ba batho ba humble le mara mola
very humble guy.
The man is humble.
Yeah.
The man is humble.
Yeah. So, Ebapinda, I like Buffet too. Let's not forget to subscribe. Buffet to subscribe. For us to grow and for us to deliver more episodes, we need your support.
Shout out to Mujusto and Masix, ne? Shout out to Mujusto and Masix. Guys, those people are inspiring me. I don't know why. I was teaching Mujusto go grade 11. I failed to teach him go grade 12. Mara, the boy is my inspiration. Mujusto, you are my inspiration, boy. You are going far. I'm telling you, you are going far.
Binda, next time remind me, we no longer need this guy on this podcast. Because now he's taking the spotlight. I need to speak and then you know what I'm like. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe. I love you all. Seedman.
No, thanks.
Ciao, man.